She wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fucking for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch. Watch what you saying.
The heavy hitters are back, man. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity.
Y'all know we on the road to WrestleMania.
And the first stop on the road to WrestleMania will be February 1st, Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Royal Rumble. But before we get to...
I'm thinking about going to that.
So am I. So before we get to that, we're going to kind of do... I'm going to call it kind of like a recap video of like previous Royal Rumbles. It's going to kind of be like almost slammy oriented. Like we're going to have like our favorite Rumble winners. It could be for both men and women. Our like LOL moment of a Rumble, or like what were they thinking? Kind of just it's gonna be a vid where it's just gonna be all over the place, but it's gonna be Royal Rumble oriented, so it should be interesting. So I'll kick it off with doing the LOL moment of a Rumble. Now this Rumble wasn't. It was a Rumble, but it wasn't a Rumble on the road to WrestleMania. But I want to state it because it did have the LOL moment of the year, and arguably still the most funniest Royal Rumble moment to date. And that's going to be the greatest Royal Rumble. And Titus O'Neil, or as he said, Titus Worldwide, turned into Titus World Slide. And on his way down to the ring, that man slid and ended up under the ring. Now, he did make a funny story saying he went down there to look for Hornswoggle to try to recover himself from that, saying that it was playing the whole time.
Understandable.
When in reality, it wasn't. He slipped and fell under the ring.
Never seen him like slide under the ring like that either though. Like even if you slip and fall, it's like okay, cool. But he slid, like only his ankles were hanging out for a second.
I mean, thank God he didn't collide with like one of the metal bars under the ring too. Like he could have killed himself.
Yeah.
Like so.
We weren't too oiled up probably, so.
So, but I mean, that's arguably, I mean, if you want to see a funny moment in a Rumble, Titus World Slide. That's the best way I'm going to put it. Next category up, or unless, did you have like an LOL moment from a Rumble?
I'm going to go with R-Truth pulling the ladder out in the Royal Rumble and climbing up it and thinking he was at Money in the Bank. That was pretty funny.
They all look at him and say, "Truth, wrong match. My bad."
Yeah, man, just tripping.
I like that. What were they thinking / why did they do this moment for me? I don't know why y'all put Michael Cole in the Rumble. I mean, that just made no sense. Like, I'm sorry, like that. I mean, that was also when they had the 40-man Royal Rumble.
You know, you gotta fill out some spots. I guess I get it.
Like, Booker T, I get, and whatnot. Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler, I get, and all that, but Michael Cole?
Yeah, man.
Why? Just ignore that. His phone's dying, so we got to plug it in. Just ignore that. But yeah, just why? I don't understand that.
It was pretty bad.
How about you?
The category was LOL?
Or that, no, it's what were they thinking?
When I'm gonna say, let me see. I'm trying to think of a Royal Rumble winner, and I was like, why did they win the Royal Rumble?
No, it doesn't even be that. It's like you see someone enter the Rumble, and they're just like, why?
I know, but I'm just trying to think of like that specific. I'm trying to like a specific moment like that where I was like, damn.
Like, was there a jobber that you saw enter the Rumble for no reason? A celebrity just going into the Rumble for no reason?
I'm trying to think.
Going back to the Michael Cole thing real quick, it is hilarious that his theme music was, I believe at the time, also Monday Night Raw's theme music. So his entrance music was just the Raw intro, dubbed with like a Michael Cole, Titantron, and everything. Like, that really just... It's like he had his own stuff, but at the same time, he didn't. So...
I'm gonna just go with, like, when, you know, I'm gonna just go with, I don't know, bro. Like, what's some of the, I'm trying to think of some of the worst, like, Royal Rumble winners.
Was
like,
there a celebrity that ever went into the Rumble that you just questioned of why?
Who was in the Royal Rumble that was a celebrity? Was Bad Bunny in the Royal Rumble? He should have won if he was.
He might have been. For some reason, I keep thinking that Johnny Knoxville was in the Rumble too. I don't know why.
But yeah, I don't have one on that. I can't think of one. My brain is like, we can just move on to the next one game.
Alright, well, that'll be easy. The next one should be an easy one. Return of the year in a Rumble.
John Cena.
I'm going Edge. I mean...
From which one?
Like, when he returned, like, after they said he was retired, like, he was done.
So 2020.
Yeah, because, like, it's like what I just said. It's like, he was told he would never wrestle again. In 2011, he had to hang it all up.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2020, before the pandemic hit, clock hit 0, you think you know me.
It's crazy. He thought he was going to be wrestling in front of fans. Psych.
No, he did.
I'm talking about, like...
Oh, yeah. And now, he didn't win that year, but then I believe he went the following year, won from number 1.
Yeah.
Ran through the gauntlet, ended up going to WrestleMania. Was gone, I think, shortly after that. No,
he came back at the Rumble, I think, because he got hurt in that greatest wrestling match ever.
yeah, and then he came back and then had the match with AJ, then left. I think left shortly. No, he left after he got kicked out of Judgment Day. That's when he left. No, he had a match with Sheamus, then he left. But like I said, ultimately, just seeing Edge come back at all after basically being told that he would never wrestle again.
Yeah.
That's my return for the Rumble.
All right, cool. What's our next category?
Oh, you said Cena for yours.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite. We'll do favorite Rumble match. Like, favorite Rumble.
I don't know. I'm going to probably go with... I don't know, what's my favorite Rumble match? Oh, 2008, bro. Actually, it ties in because there were just so many stars in that match. Nah. Yeah, let's go with that one. 2008. Just because John Cena's in that Royal Rumble, Shawn Michaels is in that Royal Rumble, Undertaker's in that Royal Rumble, Batista's in that Royal Rumble. Like, all these big names are in the Royal Rumble, so it was crazy. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm going to go number... No, I'm saying as if there's an entrance. I'm going to go with 2010.
That one was a good one, too.
It kind of goes off of what you said. Like, you had names in there like Chris Jericho, you had Edge, you had John Cena, you had Batista, you had Shawn Michaels, you had Triple H, and you had all these different, like, perspectives and everything. Like, before Cena and Batista went in at Mania, you kind of had them going back and forth in the Rumble. You had Shawn scratching and clawing to get back to have his match with Undertaker, and the only way Undertaker was going to give it to him at that point in time was if it was a title match, so there was that aspect of it. I believe Edge had come back from... he was injured, so he came back from injury, ended up winning it, got his match with Jericho. Lost, but was in it. And then...
that was so confusing.
I also think Randy Orton was in that Rumble too. So, I mean, like I said, you had a lot of big names, a lot of ultimately will be first ballot Hall of Famers in that Rumble, and a lot of star power. So I say 2010.
Respectfully.
Let's see what else. Our favorite Rumble winner, like favorite year. I'm going to say for me, I'm going to do Cena 2013 because it really paved the way of him getting back to The Rock to get his redemption. So I'm going to say 2013.
It's funny that you went with Johnson in 2013 because I'm going with Johnson in 2008 just because, you know, it's my childhood idol.
Well, I also say that because, like, during the time, too, like, I had just started getting into watching wrestling in the late 2012s. So 2013 was really the first Rumble that I was exposed to, and like they say, you never forget your first. And that was the first Rumble for me. And then, because I arguably sit here and say that WrestleMania 29 was also one of the best WrestleManias. One of, not like overall, but one of the best WrestleManias in my opinion.
I don't even know what the best WrestleMania is.
So for that, now let's jump over to the women's side of things.
Okay.
Favorite women's Royal Rumble winner.
Let's see. The first one was in what, 2017
or 2018, and I believe that was the year Nakamura and Asuka won them both.
Asuka. So you had Asuka, Becky, Charlotte.
Did Bianca get one?
Bianca.
Rhea got one.
Rhea. Ronda.
Well, out of all those, I'm gonna go Rhea because, because it's one of those like Rhea literally ran through the gauntlet as well. Like she literally won it from number one.
Yeah, when it comes to Rhea Ripley, she's better than everybody at everything. So it's kind of tough.
Oh, Bailey was another one. She lasted an hour in there, an hour plus.
She won it from there too.
Yeah, but I think she was like number 3 though. She wasn't number 1. She was number 3.
Okay.
One of the best start-offs to a Royal Rumble match, I'm going to have to go with this past year's. Just because it was very interesting to see, like, Jimmy and Jay kicking off the whole thing.
Oh, okay, that was this year. Because for some reason I was thinking about Gunther. But that was the year before.
Yeah, that was the year before.
Okay.
But he lost that one to Cody.
Right, that's what I was thinking, okay.
But it was very interesting to see, like, Jay comes out, he's like, oh, who's next? And then you hear, ooh, so, and you hear Jimmy's music and Jay's like, wait, what? I was not expecting that. So, that was a good one.
What's our favorite Royal Rumble match from like that card, like from the Royal Rumble card? Like, what's your favorite Royal Rumble, like singles match, for the 4-way, triple threat, whatever?
It goes back to 2013. It stays there. The Rumble match I think was good. The Rock and Punk match, that was good. The whole thing going into it where Punk tried to screw him and they just restarted the match and Rock came back and won it. It led to the Rock and Cena match, and it just reiterates back to what I said before. It's like you never forget the first Rumble you see, and 2013 was that Rumble for me.
Alright, cool. So 2013 Royal Rumble over everything for y'all boy Amity.
I'm trying to remember who was the world champion at that point in time.
I don't even think that matters because that title didn't matter at that point.
I'm thrilled and want to remember who that was though. Oh, I think that was during the whole Alberto Del Rio Big Show feud going on. So I think Big Show was the champion at the time. Yeah, he had to have been because then Del Rio. No,
probably Del Rio because Big Show.
I think Del Rio had won it at that point, and then Swagger faced him at Mania. Yeah, that's how that went. That was during the whole We the People era too.
What a time.
It's very interesting if you look back at the wrestling now and the wrestling back in 2013. Like, I gotta revisit that WrestleMania again.
So what was that category? What were you talking about? I completely lost track.
You said like favorite like Rumble.
Oh, the match. I'm gonna go. I think I said favorite Royal Rumble match, not like Royal Rumble, but like match at the Royal Rumble.
So that goes to Punk and Rock.
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah. I think my favorite Royal Rumble match.
I don't want to sit here and say one of the 85 matches that Kevin Owens has had at Royal Rumble.
I did not mean to. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
My W don't spin.
It
just is.
I didn't just rip my finger off. I'm done.
Speaking of which, new title debuting on the channel, by the way. This is actually mine. This isn't me borrowing one of his. This actually belongs to me.
Yeah, Amity racking up on the titles.
Yeah, I had to bring something back. You know, I mean, for the longest I was running with that IWGP United States Championship, but that title's 2 screws from falling apart at this point. So.
Oh no, man! I was gonna say you might get some side play something, but I don't think you could do that with that.
No, you. Oh no, you can't. Because I thought these you could unscrew. Damn.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, yeah, you can't do nothing about with the side titles, the side plates and stuff.
I wish I could, because I would for real get like these side plates replaced.
What was the category? See, now we losing track again. What was the category again?
Favorite match from the Rumble?
Oh,
Not Rumble match, but match.
right, match from the Rumble. I'm probably gonna go. There's a few of them. There's John Cena versus Umaga. I'm gonna go with John Cena versus Umaga the one night, the last man standing match. I was about to say the one night stand match. That's
That was 06.
the last
It
man
wasn't the
standing
Rumble.
match. The last man standing match. That's one of the best last man standing matches I've ever seen in my life.
Alright. And then I think to end it, because I would,
Did you say your favorite Royal Rumble match?
yeah, Punk and Rock.
Oh, Punk Rock. Okay, cool.
Final category, because we'd be doing them a disservice by not mentioning this. The kind of like WTF moment, or like, well, no, I'd say more of it's like an OMG moment. The double elimination at the same time of, I was almost about to say Rock and Cena, of Cena and Batista from Royal Rumble 2007, five. And it's just like, it's like what Edge said in an interview. It's like you cannot map that out any better than you both hitting at the exact same time. Like you can't, you could rehearse that 100 times over. It's just something that just doesn't happen. It's just something that happens off of blind luck, coincidence. And it really did also kind of chime into an LOL moment of Vince blowing both of his quads and giving directions.
I think that's more memorable than Cena and Batista at the same time.
Vince in the ring with two blown quads.
Yeah, I think that's more memorable than him just sitting on the ground just looking like.
And then they said he refused help and was trying to walk to the back with two torn quads.
Maniac.
But that's Vince McMahon for you back in 05.
To this day. That ain't, Vince ain't gonna change.
But it ain't the Vince McMahon era no more. It's the Paul Levesque era that we're living in.
TKO.
TKO, Netflix.
That really came back to bite him in the ass that he sold the company so he could probably get back in power and they didn't let him back in.
They did the exact opposite. They said, yeah, you're staying away.
It's crazy.
But, I mean, you got anything else?
No, I think we're good. Like, comment down below y'all favorite Royal Rumble moments. Comment down below y'all favorite Royal Rumble matches. Comment down below if y'all want to see us in the Royal Rumble.
As we kind of stated in the beginning of the video, with Rumble live stream, it may or may not happen. Like we said at the beginning, we're trying to attend the event since it's actually not that far from us this year. I say that as if it totally isn't a 3-hour drive.
What is it? What is it, like a 2-hour?
3-hour, like 2-3 hour drive, because it's like from us to like central Indiana. Like,
Yeah, it's not like right there. The Indiana that's 15 minutes away. It's the Indiana that's like 3 hours away. God damn it.
That's what me and a friend of mine were talking about. We're like, we want to go, but it's also like 3 hours away. It's like, who's doing that driving? But
driving to the Allstate is like an hour.
Yeah, but that's not 3 hours. But nonetheless, so that'll be up in the air. We might be attending the event live. We might live stream. It all depends. If we're attending it live, there's going to be no live stream. If we're not attending it live, there will be a live stream.
I mean, I was thinking about going to WrestleMania, but I'm going to have to sell my kidney to go to that. So I don't have to sell my kidney to go to WrestleMania. So I might go to Royal Rumble this year.
I was about to say, for you to go, I think you'd have to sell your car.
Damn.
That's how expensive it is to go to Romania. You got to sell your whole car, your livelihood, your baby mama. You guys have to sell everything.
Sell your baby mama is wild. But I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity.
And we out.